Oh, one. Get your shit together. Oh, my goodness.
Aha. Okay.
A 2. A 3.
Buongiorno. The acoustics in this room.
Yeah, bitch. We are in a new location.
We're in the new studio.
In the stew, doing it right.
We're
doing
at my house now.
Keeping our anuses tight.
Yeah, we're doing that at my house this week.
There's 2 geckos next to me and a thing of dead crickets.
Oh, there is a cage full of dead crickets covered in calcium.
I think you're supposed to feed them alive.
Huh? Well, those are dead. They've already been fed. I don't put them all in at once.
I know. The crickets, aren't they supposed to be alive when you feed them?
Yeah, I feed them when they're alive, but I don't dump them all in when they're alive. So sometimes I'll pay. Anyway, you guys, welcome to G-List Celebrities.
My name is Onyx and Franco.
My name is Franco. Might not have a tassel for graduation.
Oh, honey, wait till you hear this shit. So this bitch graduating from college tomorrow. And, you know, when one graduates, you got your little cap, you got your little gown, and you got that tassel, which arguably is the most important thing. And this bitch, if I didn't say anything, I was like, where's your tassel?
I was like, oh. Where is my tassel?
They don't have a tassel, honey.
I don't know if they sell it separately or if I lost it, but, you know, we're just going to take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
And tomorrow.
And, you know, really the diploma's the most important thing. The tassels were for show.
Yeah.
For funsies.
For funsies. We'll see. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
So, anywho.
I got tassels, but they're for your nipples, babe.
Okay. Oh, those are called tassels, aren't they?
Tassel twirling. Mm-hmm.
I'm sipping on my chamomile tea.
You better spill.
Okay. I better not. It's a nice table.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not a nice table.
Yes, it is a nice table. This is nice.
Is it from IKEA?
No, it's not. I took it from outside of my job when they were throwing it out.
So it's from GoPuff?
It is from GoPuff. And what's your name?
Onyx on Dicks.
There it is.
And I am... I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited for I got announced on the Dragula tour today.
Okay.
Very excited. I'm doing the Philly stop.
Yes.
Makes sense because I live here.
Is it just the one date?
Yeah, just one, you know.
Okay.
But bitch, I'm doing what? It's one date and one number. I'm doing one number, but baby, I'm putting my whole pussy, my whole balls, my whole anus, all of it into this number.
Not all of it.
I'm getting the number choreographed. I'm getting a wig made. I'm doing it all.
You're gonna have backup dancers and the what?
If I was allowed to, I would. But you're not allowed to. Not allowed to. But I'm really putting the whole puss into this.
We'll put the whole puss into it.
I was like, I don't want to do any number I've done before because it is all people from Philly.
That is true.
Andrew was like, you should do the arms number. I was like, you know what people in this fucking city have seen?
I could do the arms number. I
was like, Andrew, I do that at Fabrica. And so sometimes I'll do it every Friday and Saturday. I have done that number, I think, like not even exaggerating, over 200 times.
That is probably true.
So no, I don't want to do the arms number. But it's at the Fillmore, which is big. Bitch. You know who performed there? We saw Charlie XCX.
We sure did see Charlie XCX.
So
on Dick's.
I'm the same.
No.
That's
yeah, you're the same as her. You're on the same ranking.
Did you get tickets to Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan?
Listen, you guys.
Give me a call if you ever get lonely.
There's a certain amount of money that I will spend on a Charlie XCX concert, and that number, that number will not enter the triple digits. I'm sorry.
But what about I feel the
not
rush,
even for Troy. I don't feel the rush. I did not feel the I feel like over $100 on Charlie XCX is it's indicative of the economy crashing.
What would
That's
you pay
$6
last
eggs.
time?
What? $60?
I gotta go for free. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. But no, it's just I love Charlie. I really do. It's not happening. It's just I'm not doing that.
And
like an arena too.
I think I'm gonna go.
I mean, yeah, fuck it, go.
I think I'm gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna get like the worst fucking tickets.
That's the thing. I feel like the most fun I've had it because I've seen her twice, but you have to be like in the
Fillmore was the best. No, I loved it because I was in the VIP
you were up in the
section,
sky.
bitch,
Yes,
and you
yes,
could
yes.
see everything. It was great. I realized that's my preferred concert.
Depends what I'm seeing.
But like I was literally right dead ahead, only up a level, so I could see everything.
I remember I could see you.
Yeah,
I was down at the bottom
all
going
those
buck
videos
wild. Yeah,
like,
videos of you going crazy to Every Rule by Charlie XCX.
And I will do it, and I will do it again.
And I will do it again.
But you know who I like the new Troye Sivan album?
I do.
But he just doesn't. He's such like he really has let us down as a gay.
Yeah. Go on.
Okay, first of all, the Met Gala look.
Oh, yes.
We'll talk about the Met Gala, but the Met Gala look, honey.
Well, I just don't understand what it was supposed to
Are
be.
y'all doing okay with your drinks
you
over
guys
here?
doing okay on breadsticks over here?
Like, that breadstick looked like he served breadsticks.
What did that have to do with the sands of time or
well,
whatever
the whole
it
thing
was?
was Sleeping Beauty themed. Slightly.
No, it wasn't. It was Garden of Time themed.
Yeah, but it was like lightly Sleeping Beauty based, I thought.
Why would it?
Because like she's asleep for a while in the garden.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused with Beauty and the Beast. I was like, that's kind of a weird.
Maybe it was
I
a
don't
Sleeping
think
Beauty
it was.
theme, but I convinced myself. Okay,
I
Gardens
don't-
of Time.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Like, and like, you're a fucking faggot. Can you start dressing like one?
But
not
like,
that faggots and gays need to dress a certain way.
they do.
But you could at least. I'm just sick of it. The Met Gala. A lot of the men look like shit.
Yeah, well, I don't
They
understand.
look like shit.
There's like a certain balance that I need the gay attendees to be in, because I don't want you going in all like.
Well, some looks like, for example, like Cardi B's look was just big.
I had that exact same thought today.
I was like, it's not bad, but it's truly just big.
I
Like,
almost tweeted like a hate tweet on my private just because I was like, big doesn't mean good.
and she has done it before where big has been good.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this
that's
was
true.
not it.
It's just big,
It's just big. That's it.
just like me.
Rihanna has done, Rihanna has done massive looks that were incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
I think of the
was okay.
Heavenly Bodies Blake Lively dress was really big.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
But it was gorgeous. Where her dress was just big. That's it. And I'm sick of that. And I really did not like a lot of the looks.
But what was your favorite of the night?
Zendaya
All right.
slayed the fucking house.
That was really pretty.
The one, I don't know who she was, but she was like covered in rhinestones.
Covered in
Oh, she was sickening. I don't know who it was though. But
Do you
she
guys know
looked
who that
good.
was?
She looked good. I did not like a lot of them. I thought
Yeah, it
Lizzo
was-
looked crazy. What was that?
Really didn't.
You know what I don't like?
understand.
I hate seeing looks that I think I could make at the Met
Oh,
Gala.
excuse me.
But that's a dissert. I should,
I know what you're
should not
saying. I
look
know what
like
you're
I
saying.
could make it.
You
And
could make Lizzo's
I was like, I
outfit.
feel like I could make that one. I don't want that.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand what it was, to be fair.
And like the men, please dress well. Bad Bunny looked good.
Bad Bunny always does
Bad
look good,
Bunny
doesn't
always
he?
looks
Didn't
good,
he dress
though.
like a matador last year or something? Something really
I forget
hot.
what it was.
Yeah, Bad Bunny is so hot.
I wanted to like Doja Cat's.
What
but
was Doja Cat?
She was just in the shirt.
Oh, the
and
shirt.
It was covered in hair gel to look wet. But this is my thing. This goes back to like sometimes drag queens just do it a little bit better. Simone's step down look, how she did the wet shirt, but it was covered in resin.
Exactly.
So you know what's
bitch.
pussy about that? She looks
don't
wet,
move.
but she's dry. But she's dry. Doja Cat, you are soaking. You are
she
really
looked-
wet.
How did she sit?
Well, then she was walking around in a towel because she had to like wipe herself off. And there's also the Ariana Grande performance look that went around.
Yeah, I didn't love that
Where
one.
do you see? Bjork wore it originally.
The one with the pussy hair?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And Bjork like,
Where was the pussy hair?
where's the pussy here?
Where's the pussy hair?
Where's the pussy?
Okay.
Show me where the
Show me
pussy's
that.
at.
But Ariana...
But
well,
like,
yeah.
Bjork wore it better.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think who my favorites were. One of them was definitely Ariana Grande's. I really liked that.
The first one?
The first one.
I did like it.
Actually, you know what my favorite
Cynthia Erivo looked pussy.
What was hers?
It was almost like more of a
Google.
masculine kind of cut suit thing
I apparently
with
can't
flowers
spell.
on it.
See,
She was
that
with
the
Ariana
thing.
Grande.
Some people like Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah.
Erivo. Met Gala. So something that like, it's like, okay, I understand it's like sands or garden of time, garden flowers, but some people took it so literally.
That's what I'm saying.
There was like dress plus flower.
It's like 900 midsummer
Oh yeah.
looks.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, that one
I
was
really
good.
like that. I liked her. Actually, I like her performance outfit better.
Ariana?
No.
Oh, Cynthia's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
And you know who I think my favorite of the night? It's a tie between Taylor Russell, I think her name is. I don't know who she is or what she does. She was the one I sent into the group message. It was like wood. It was like the wood body piece with the dress.
One was
that was so
sickening.
fucking
Actually,
cool.
it might be one of my favorites
Yeah,
too.
and my second, if not first favorite. Did you see Tyla's?
Yeah.
But it was all sand.
Oh.
Like if you zoom in.
That's the one I was talking about before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was holding the hourglass in one hand.
Wait. I think that is the one I was talking about.
I honestly fucking love Tyla. Like,
I typed in Tupperware by accident.
let me see. Here, wait, this one.
You know who actually? Oh yeah, that one was good.
Look, if you zoom, it's all sand.
And you see, she had to get cut out of it.
Of course. She's so beautiful, too. My
Yes, I
goodness.
love that one.
Yeah.
You know who looked good? Kylie Jenner looked really nice. Because she just looked nice. You know what sometimes the Met Gala gives? Sometimes the Met Gala gives, I'm costume designing for a movie about fashion, so I made a look about fashion.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a Disney original film, like fashion show.
Oh, I actually do like the from the side. Like
no,
the
she
titties
looks,
jutting
and that
out.
filler is fresh.
Oh, it is
honey.
fresh.
She is fresh. She is.
Yeah, she looks
plump.
very pretty. Yeah, Met Gala. I'm trying to think who else.
I love Sarah Jessica Parker looked.
Yes.
Classic.
Okay, I love Nicki Minaj's. First of all,
Nicki's was fun.
Nicki's was fun.
And I think it says to you, I was like, it was given OG Nicki.
yeah, it looked like something she would have worn in like 2010 to like the
Yeah.
VMAs or something.
Literally.
Like, but I like that if you zoom in, it was like paintbrush strokes on the dress.
Yeah.
Like, it was like textured. It was so cool.
And it was simple and good.
Yeah. Who I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think this might have been like one of the worst years. I feel like
I miss like Heavenly Bodies.
Heavenly Bodies
my
was
favorite.
insane.
I want them to bring back like some, like the camp one was such a disappointment too.
Oh my God, yeah, try again, you guys. Looking camp right in the eye.
Like that
Remember
was the thing is though, is that one might have been the best because the camp came back around.
Honestly,
like how
you're
camp
completely
is it to
right.
become a meme?
That
That's
is
camp.
true. Yeah, that is true. You know who else is I liked randomly? Randomly, as if she's not the biggest star in the world. Kim Kardashian. Randomly, this deep cut Kim Kardashian.
Oh, but she pissed me off. I hate she was like tight corseted. And like how you breathing. She's like, breathing is an art form.
You're not Lady Gaga.
No, you're
not Lady
fucking
Gaga.
not. You can't say
But
weird.
it does look really cool, even though it has a weird cardigan wrapped around it.
I feel like
I like the cardigan.
I feel like Anna Wintour this year, because sometimes the Kardashians are kind of like, you know, they wear something that is like fashion but not. I think this year she was like Anna Wintour was like, you're wearing something beautiful and that's it.
But Kim's last year, remember the wet one that was dripping?
The Mugler one.
I don't know. You'd know better than me.
Yeah, it was Mugler. I say that like
so good.
It was. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
No, but Kim last year wore the Marilyn Monroe dress 2 years ago, and that was fucked up.
That was
why?
stupid.
Because they literally had a replica that she could have worn,
The hubris.
but she needed to wear that one. Get her fucking ass implants removed just to wear that.
Just to wear them. Yeah.
and ripped it.
Yeah, Met Gala is one of those things that, like, I feel like when I watch it, first of all, I don't. By watch it, I
No,
mean go on Twitter and look through the hashtag. Like, it's always like, I guess that's what we're doing right now, isn't it? I just hate seeing like people like giving like like true fashion critiques, like as if they aren't like a cashier at like wherever they work, like oh, the form was not quite fitted to her breasts. I'm like, shut up. What are you talking? Shut up. What are you talking about? Like, just shut
That's
up.
like I love talking to Rob about it because like
Rob
Rob
knows it all. Yes,
he gets it, girl.
Yes.
For those who don't know,
Friend
Rob
of the
Peluso,
pod.
friend of the pod, my roommate who's been a seamstress for like 30 years and owns one of the biggest bridal shops in Philly now.
Yeah.
So this bitch knows a thing or two about a stitch and a seam.
I wonder what his favorite was.
He loves a lot of like the classic ones, like Zendaya. I mean, you know, she just But she also just like
always
just
looks
she's
incredible.
one of the people that like even in like Euphoria, you're like she's still kind of given.
Yeah. She's very hot. I'm trying to think like I feel like that was kind of it. Then it brings me back. What the hell was Troye Sivan supposed to be? Like that's what I don't understand. Maybe it's going over my head or something. Like it's some deep cut like
I think he was just
reference.
trying to do like a revamped suit type thing, and that's why he did like the little cleavage and
so he chose
over his
a
non-existent
revamped
ass.
Olive Garden uniform.
It just wasn't, and like at least like Lil Nas X brings it each year, good or bad.
Yeah, sometimes bad.
Lil Nas X will at least takes a swing at it.
Why?
Which like I know Troye Sivan isn't like.
I feel like JT from the City Girls would have looked really good had she been there. She looks really good. Yeah. Have you seen any of her like cool outfits?
Yeah, her stuff's sickening.
Yeah. She's I love her city girl to like alt girl pipeline that we've been witnessing.
Oh yeah, because I love like alt girl is like such a vibe now.
What'd she say in her new song? In the cut, getting high with an emo girl, emo bitch.
Oh,
something like that.
It's emo's making a comeback. Well, the thing is, emo's never been gone. It never
emo's
will.
never left. Emo's never left.
It never will.
We're never gonna have like a true like scene. Emo / scene space scene.
You know what it was 2016. You know what happened? It was like the final Warped Tour. MCR broken up the year before. It just all came crashing down.
See, everything now it's like you see like the TikTok girls who are like quote unquote emo and scene, but you know that's just kind of all just like a sad simulation of it all. It's like this isn't. You're not on YouTube watching like
the hair
videos
tutorials.
Of girls, exactly, like videos of girls that are sped up with an MCR song in the background of them dyeing their hair.
Yeah.
With in another tab, a lyric video to an Escape the Fate song playing, and then another tab is probably MySpace or Vampire Freaks. Like you're not there.
You're not recreating MCR videos and things.
Exactly. The culture makes up the aesthetics of it. You know what I mean?
God, yeah.
And that culture is gone.
Time.
It really was.
Sometimes I think about, you ever think about like middle school and high school?
Unfortunately, yes.
When, you know, everything was just felt so permanent.
Yeah.
And you didn't realize until now, like, oh, wait, no, this.
Yeah, I didn't realize until now when I don't remember anything from those days of like things that I thought were important that I'd remember forever.
Or nothing.
Like, I remember like I'll think about like people I was extremely close with for like a year or two, and I'll sit there thinking like, damn, I'm gonna remember this friendship forever. And then today I'll be like, oh shit, I remember that girl.
I used to hang
what
with
was
that
her
bitch
name?
a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, were we even friends? Whatever.
Especially like, oh my god,
Garden of Time,
high
girl.
school. What a time.
High school, no.
High school is crazy, and it's funny because like since like everyone at my high school lives in different parts of the world, you graduate, it's really like I'll never see you again.
Yeah, like
I've like barely seen people.
I have no friends that I went to high school with.
Every time
Like,
one
not
really
even
pop up, I'm like, oh, you have a kid.
Yeah. I feel like I only have friends from middle school or elementary. Honestly, from kindergarten through 8th grade.
I don't even
only
talk to anyone I really went to college with.
Yeah.
I kind of... Well, I only have like 6 friends.
Yeah.
And that is too many.
It is, isn't it? Some of you guys are getting chopped.
You heard that, bitch? It's about to be the Hunger Games.
Okay, it's that fucking video of video is so fucking funny. A video of Chad Michaels talking about the Hunger Games in like 17 different clips.
I love the video, the meme that's a post, the Hunger Games full of post-its. It's like Chad Michaels.
That completely annotated Hunger Games book. It's a Chad Michaels copy of Catching Fire.
That bitch loves the Hunger Games. Though. They have like
welcome to the Hunger Games, bitches.
It's the Hunger Games out there, girl.
It's the Hunger Games. They bring everybody back for a second round. This is the quarter quell.
This is the quarter quell. They really were like explaining the plot.
I would love to pick her brain on the Hunger Games.
She does Effie. She has a Katniss number. She's got it all, bitch.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with her. My favorite RuPaul's Drag Race sphere moment is, do you remember that video? I don't know what the context was, but Chad was reading YouTube comments, and Chad read one that said, Chad about to die. RuPaul probably let him win. She was fucking dying laughing. She's like, I think about that sometimes.
They used to do such silly things on like Wow Presents. Like they used to do. Remember, you could just like call in, and it would be like Laganja.
What goes on Wow Presents these days? Does
now it's
know?
like probably Trixie and Cod. I think they're their own thing now.
Yeah, I think Trixie has her own YouTube
video.
video.
What Wow Presents does. I haven't. Well, they're working on the next season of Drag Race and Drag Race All Stars probably at the same time because they just shit those out, bitch.
Right. So let's just move on before we get stuck in the Drag Race.
RuPaul Drag Race. We should review that eventually.
Should we? I'm down.
I'd review RuPaul. We have to review Dragula.
We do?
We do.
Oh my, they're gonna attack me. Maybe we'll make your fans.
Well, if you don't say anything mean about me.
Well, if I say anything mean about your Dragula family.
Well, this season 6.
Oh, I don't know how the familial branches work.
Yeah, we have to review the new season that's gonna be out.
I see. Okay, well, yeah, we'll get there.
I don't know when.
So, number one thing on my thing that I wrote. Let's talk about Dua Lipa.
Okay.
Radical Optimism. Yeah. New album.
Well, all right. I actually listened to the whole thing yesterday.
Yeah.
And I like some of it, and I don't like others.
That's valid. Would you say it's a bad album?
I feel like you want me to answer a certain way.
Would you say it's... No, if you do, that's fine.
I feel like I'm not allowed.
But would you say it's a bad album? Like an egregiously bad album compared to her last one?
I give it what was before this?
The big one.
Well, that's
not fair.
Good.
You know what I mean?
I give it a 7 out of 10.
That is perfectly fine. There are people out there who will have you believe that this was some fucking like the worst thing that has ever been released in the world.
Because like that album, the one before this one, what was it? Levitating? What the fuck was that thing called? Hallucinate?
No, that was just this thing. What the hell was it called? Future Nostalgia.
Yeah, that shit was really just good. Bangers. Yeah, it's almost
bangers.
Like, after Dangerous Woman with Ariana Grande, people are like,
yeah,
like it's hard when you have such a hit, unless you're like, Gaga or Beyonce.
Yeah. See, I feel like a lot of things went into the like reception of Dua Lipa. I feel like you aren't quite affected by that stuff because you're not quite as rotted in the brain as I am, and you're not as chronically online as I.
About Dua Lipa?
No, it's about like the Twitter sphere and gay reception to things and online.
Yeah, well, stuff. I think it's it's just what, I've been really trying not to go online.
You should
as
do
much.
That's
it's
what
really
I should
bad.
do, but I'm just not.
You gotta put it down. Bad. It's a safe place. TikTok.
It's not a safe place.
Well, you got to get your algorithm to like making my husband's lunch today. Like that's. I mean, honestly,
it is a safe place, but. Ew, excuse me. What I'm trying to say is the way I feel like Stan Twitter and like gay popular online Twitter like has completely ruined the way that like music is received and listened to, because all it takes is for one of these like popular like pretend music critic ass gay Twitter dudes to make one viral tweet like about how they don't like something because they want to seem edgy, and then you know like the sheep will follow and be like, oh, that's what we're saying now. And like that, I see that happening all the time about perfectly fine things that are released. I'm like, I saw it happen with my own two eyes with the Dua Lipa stuff, because
I just like think like keep
like,
your opinions
so
your fucking self.
So people talk so dramatically about it
On Twitter. Well, on Twitter is just a nightmare place.
It is a nightmare.
It's just, I don't know, people talk in absolutes all the time.
That's what it is.
How people talk so vague all the time. Like, can you just say what it is?
Yeah, there's
just
some
say
things you
what it
shouldn't
is.
speak vague about, and then there's some things that you should not.
Oh, God, I really can't stand that shit. And, like, people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And
You don't love when people are like, there's a certain individual in our community
and like, if
who may have done something wrong to someone, perhaps.
If
like,
it's that crazy, like,
you should let us know.
You should please let us know if it's that bad. That's what pissed me off with, like, the shit with... And we said it.
And now we said it. Shout out to the good ones, though.
Shout out to the good people. There's some good people.
There are some good ones.
There
are some good ones.
Yeah. I was online so much last week. I realized it like did damage to my brain.
I'm sure it did.
Just reading, because you know what, it's we're as humans, we're not meant to view that many opinions on things at once.
No, we're not meant to be connected.
We're not meant to be connected like that. I think it's too much.
I agree.
And like I sometimes fall into the trap of like a lot of my job is on my phone. And a lot of it's like advertising, and you gotta post, and then you know I do the email, and then you know I'm like answering questions via text.
Yeah.
But then it turns into like me doom scrolling Twitter is not working. That's me just deciding to torch some brain cells today.
Yeah.
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 Or like going on like Reddit.
Ooh, Reddit's the one, isn't it?
Reddit's wild. Sometimes I don't normally go on the Dragula Reddit,
bitch.
But sometimes
don't lie to me.
But sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
Sometimes I do.
I don't know. It's like a little treat.
No. If there was an online forum that said my name on there, I would be on it every fucking day.
See?
I would be on it every single fucking day. Like,
like someone sent me a thread of me recently. I was like, oh, can I read? Like,
yeah.
I wonder what. It's like, because you see it'll be like oh like 20 comments. You're like
this could go
really
one of two ways. Yeah.
I will say though, it's all been very good.
Yeah,
very supportive.
I've seen your Reddit
supportive.
threads. They don't seem too bad.
Not too bad.
But
I'll start a thread about you.
You'll start a thread about me?
Uh-huh.
They're gonna be like, who?
This tasselless bitch.
Do you see that person at graduation without a tassel?
Do they sneak in?
Yeah.
The hell?
Literally, that might happen tomorrow. That might happen.
Mm-hmm.
There's our third guest of the podcast who appears, the Bing.
The Bing.
And then we have our fourth and fifth guests right next to us, my leopard geckos.
These little lizards.
Eli and Joanne.
That was Angie. So Franco's been playing Fortnite with my boyfriend.
I have like a week now. It's Mr. Steal Your Fortnite partner.
That's right. Oh my God! Did y'all know that y'all talked on Tinder?
Yeah, I told you that when you first started talking to him.
Really?
Yeah, like 2 years ago. You sent us a picture of him to me and Dylan. In what 2020, whenever that was, and I said, "Oh yeah, I talked to him on Tinder," and that was it. I don't think we like talked.
No, because when he added your number, the text
added
came
my
up.
number.
Well, because you called him to play Fortnite.
I did not give him my phone number.
Y'all texted.
That's not possible.
It's true.
That's not possible.
Like it's like 2016 or 2017.
And no.
Yeah.
I never give my phone number to Tinder people.
Yeah, y'all texted.
I would kill to see those texts.
He wouldn't let me read them.
He has them?
Yeah, he has them.
Oh my God, Andrew! No, I'm so serious. I need to read those. Because in my head, all I think is we matched, and you know how like you'll match with someone, and you'll chat like boom, 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 boom 5 times, and then close the app and never again. No fucking, that's bullshit.
It's true. He shows it to me.
No way. Oh my God, no way, Andrew. I'm gonna text him and be like, show me. What was it? Did he say it was bad? No, because I don't do that.
No,
I don't
he says
do nasty
it's
stuff.
just like stupid. It's not nasty or anything. He says it's just really like he doesn't like it because it's like he's like the way he used to talk back then. He's like, oh, it's just embarrassing.
I didn't even realize he remembered that.
He didn't remember it.
That he remember?
He didn't remember it, but we were like sitting there. He had your number. He was like, what the fuck is this? He's like, oh my God.
That's not real.
It's true.
That can't be why.
Literally, the first message is like, hey,
Because
it's Andrew from Tinder or something. Or, hey, it's Franco from Tinder. Yeah, it's like...
What? Dude, wait. I like actually have to see. Because I usually remember every person who I've given my phone number to from Tinder. Because like I don't ever do that unless it's like...
It was his phone. Yeah, it's on his phone, like text. Because then he added your number and then... Maybe. You texted him and he's like, oh, we have all these messages from a long time
There's
ago.
no way it's a lot of messages. It can't be.
It's not like a lot. It's like
be.
Probably 10.
Yeah, it has to be like some sort of testing the water situation.
Yeah, it's
oh
like,
my
what
God,
school do you go
know.
to? What's your major? Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh my God, I'm gonna.
And this is the real test because I know Andrew doesn't listen to this podcast and he would be shitting himself if he heard me bring this up.
Really? Oh my God.
He doesn't like to be realized. He doesn't like to be perceived.
I'm gonna bring it up on Fortnite later when we're inevitably
make sure
all on
I'm
Fortnite.
there.
Yeah, you will be.
he wouldn't let me read them because he was like, you can't read them, and I was like, are
that
they
makes
like
it seem so bad. Yeah, why would he do that? That's so crazy. I'm gonna make him show me tomorrow at the graduation party. At the graduation party, I'm gonna make him show me.
We'll get the whole room quiet.
Yeah.
Excuse me, everyone. Andrew has something he'd like to share.
That is so fucking funny.
Yeah, y'all matched on Tinder. That's how we met. I met him.
Yeah,
on Tinder.
I know because I remember.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then I had no idea. I actually forgot that you told me that.
Because you know what he was in my brain on Tinder? He was one of those people on Tinder that you would, every time I would re-download it, I would see him. Mm-hmm. And I would like, depending on how I felt, swipe right or left. And then I guess that final time is when we finally matched together.
And after knowing him, like, because we met, well, you know.
Yeah.
For our listeners, we met. This is really weird.
It's actually a very cute love story.
It's kind of cute. It's kind of weird. We met like 2020 September, and we didn't meet in person until 2021 July. And we were just. This is what he did. I'm actually surprised he gave you his number. I was not allowed his number until January.
Are you certain
he used to call
that this
me
is
on
true?
Snapchat? I am 6,000% positive this is true. And yeah, so I didn't meet him in person until July 2021.
Yeah, you guys did take a really long, but everyone listening, it wasn't like it was just like, hey, how are you, texting for two years straight. Like they might as well have been together over that span of time. It was a long distance relationship. Yeah, like,
we had a long distance relationship.
Yeah, they were together. Like
I don't know what this man looks like.
And then I remember when you guys first started hanging out, like, and it was just like going well, like. You were in the stupid period of time where you're like, no, we're not boyfriends right now, boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever the fuck you guys wanted to call it at the time. You're like, no, we're just I'm like, me and whoever else, like Dylan, we were like, when is this gonna stop? Like, just shut the fuck. Like, what else could it be? You've been dating basically for 3 years, like, and then one day you just said
he moved
boyfriend.
the block away from my
and I was
house.
like, okay, boyfriend. You're like, yeah, boyfriend.
Sometimes I still don't even. I'm like, well, we like hang out a lot.
Shut up. Oh my God.
I guess so. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to play Fortnite with him anymore.
Oh, it's so funny. But so no, you definitely play. Okay, listen. This is the only reason I can say this because he doesn't listen to podcasts. He needs a friend.
Listen, I need a friend too.
Because he like plays Fortnite with a lot of strangers too. Okay. Like he loves online games and he meets people via online games. So he needs people to play with.
It's an IRL friend.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So please keep.
I will keep playing Fortnite with him. I will not be hanging out with him. in real life without you present.
No, you can hang out with him in real life.
I don't know if that's like a weird threshold that I don't know if I want to enter with Andrew, who I do love dearly. Like,
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care? I don't think I would. That's the thing. It's. I rarely see you. It would be crazy if I saw Andrew more often than I saw you. Well, actually, at this point, I see you pretty often since we started the podcast.
I see Andrew a lot.
Well, that's understandable. You're making up for 2 years worth of time where you did it.
But he's very sweet. I always say this because I met JK's boyfriend over the weekend, and his boyfriend's amazing. Like, so sweet, so fucking funny.
Really?
I'm like, behind every drag queen is a good person.
You know what? That is sometimes true, but I see what you're saying.
Behind every drag queen
behind every good drag queen.
Oh,
okay. It's a juicy episode, isn't it?
The tea has been spilled.
The tea.
It's like a really well functioning. Okay, maybe not in my case well functioning, but a very nice, very.
Andrew's
special. Extremely well.
He's special.
He's unique.
He's unique. But no, he's a sweetheart.
Oh, he's an angel.
He's literally
an absolute angel. And I think about all the time that I am just
a demon from
this
hell.
monster.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Because he always wants me to stay at his house.
Ow. Fuck.
Right. And
that is something I can never.
I've gotten used to it now, but I used to really, really, really. When I hooked up with people, they'd have to leave immediately after.
Oh, for fucking sure.
They'd be like, "I'm so excited to stay over."
You know what's funny?
No.
I had to leave. I hooked up with someone not too long ago.
Franco got his hole blown out.
First of all, no, I did not.
You heard it here.
Other things may have been blown out. I'm not gonna say what direction was blown or who or what.
No booty stuff.
You don't need, maybe there was. You don't need to know. Maybe there was.
No, you would have just said yes if there was.
Whatever. So yeah, I had sex this weekend.
Okay.
Was it this weekend? Whatever. Beyond the point.
I think sex counts though as no butt stuff in my brain now.
I don't think it does.
Oh, so you did have butt stuff.
Well, anyway, I couldn't stay over because I had my contacts in, and I wasn't gonna stay over anyway because I hate doing that. Mm-hmm. But I was like, literally, even if I really wanted to, I can't. If I slept my contacts, they were already so dry, it felt like glass in my eyes. So
oh yeah,
it was nice.
So more about buttholes. I just think we need to normalize not having anal sex.
Have we not?
Okay. Well, on this podcast,
Who's we?
The world, mankind.
Okay, most of mankind doesn't have butt sex.
Transkind, honey.
Oh, okay, transkind.
Well, listen. Are you
I guess
listening?
penetration doesn't have to be sex because there's lesbians.
That's right.
Yeah, I guess you're onto something.
And also just a butthole. You know what I don't always need or this is the big thing, am ready for? Stuff in the butthole. Because you know what else comes out of the butthole? Poopy.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
And that's fine. You know what's not fun is spontaneous. Let me go freshen up real quick.
We aren't honored the privilege as gays, queers, and everything in between. Anyone who has to have ass sex for sex, we're not honored the privilege of surprise sex.
No.
That doesn't really happen. Unless you're just down.
Well, some people are just I just know when it's clean. I can just feel it.
I don't have
that.
The
is
knowledge.
Not me.
Yeah.
I don't. It is the Wild West back there. Yeah. Anything could happen.
The Wild South.
Oh, okay.
No, anything really could happen.
Anything could and anything does.
And anything does.
And that's the
it's
thing.
Like a bird. The way a bird shits. It's what is that?
Well, Andrew and I, it's different because it's relationship sex.
That is different.
Which is different.
I've never had that.
It's much different. But it's very much
I see what you're saying.
I'm it's got it it's still is you can't, things got to be clean. We're hookups and stuff. You're okay, I'm going on this date tonight, maybe we'll have sex. So I better starve myself all day.
See, that's the thing. Here's the thing. Don't bottom that often. But if I do, I know I'm going to.
And then I have to plan.
Okay, I'm not,
And if I don't, I'm going to be pissed off.
But then, if I'm like going out, this is such an annoying topic, isn't it? Because there's so many different ways it could go.
Mm-hmm.
I had not entirely planned to have sex that night. I was just kind of going out for shits and giggles and kind of seeing where the night took us. 65-70% sure there would be things going on later. Nothing that involved that type of stuff, but one thing led to another.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you're right. I guess it is sex, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm like, if you just do mouth stuff, in my book, that counts.
Yeah.
People call that a side.
What? How about this? I'm going to bargain with you. If there's mouth stuff happening on both ends, like both people gave and received, either in a whole or frontal area, total oral, everything was touched by each person, then I will consider that sex. A blowjob, I'm not calling that sex.
Oh yeah, if it's just like,
yeah, if someone came to my house, gave me a blowjob and left, that's not sex. But if they came to my house, I did it back, he did it to me, and everything else happened.
There's also some like,
and we're naked.
There's some crazy things you can do.
What? I guess.
Yeah, Andrew probably doesn't want me to say too much.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've already said enough about Andrew on this podcast, haven't we?
Sorry, Andrew.
It's okay.
I hope he never listens to this. He will never listen to this.
I know. It's so silly.
I can't even tell this story just in case he does listen.
You'll tell me later.
Yeah.
No, he won't, Andrew. He doesn't tell me anything. He doesn't tell me anything about your relationship.
Well, I think it's important to... Well, this is our interesting thing. Is a lot of Andrew's friends are his exes.
Oh.
Like, so I've like hung out with a lot of his exes.
Cool.
Which is normal. Which is another thing. You're
hanging out with his ex right now.
I know.
You have a podcast with his ex.
I couldn't tell you what you were missing. Yeah, I have a podcast with his ex. But like, I guess ex is also like, sometimes I think there's ex versus someone that I've had sex with.
That is a stark difference, yeah.
Because
there's a lot of those running around. I've had
sex with like some of our friends.
Mm-hmm. When I was on my date, there was 3 people in the bar who I had sex with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those aren't your friends.
No, they are not.
Because then that's different, too.
They're my enemies.
That's different, too.
Yeah.
That's different, too.
Exactly. I haven't hooked up with any of our friends. Right? Let's fact check that. No. No, I haven't. I can firmly say that.
Well, most of the people I've had sex with, I'm actually not friends with anymore. I used to be friends with them. But there is that one.
You've hooked up directly next to me with a person who should not. We're going to talk about something? We're going to talk about the time that I was...
before... Okay, let it be known, I have no memory of this evening, so who knows what happened.
I have the memory, the trauma of it all.
Amanda Lepore gave me a whole bottle of Patron. What was I to do?
That was a night, wasn't it?
It was. And that was when I paid some taxi driver $30 to let me do drugs in the back.
See, you were up for anything.
Yeah.
I try to make this joke in a way that won't get me attacked. Never mind.
Well, I woke up with blood on my butthole.
I'm surprised that I didn't.
Oh
because I was in such close proximity to the doings that were happening next to me.
I don't think we hooked up, did we?
Yes, hell you did, because y'all were hooking up at the time. And I don't know, because it was after the Amanda Lepore show at Taboo, and we went back to this unnamed individual's house who will probably be on the podcast.
Going to be on the podcast.
And maybe they can shed some light on the situation. But for now, they're unnamed. And yeah, I fell asleep between the two of you. I fell asleep between the two of you.
Yeah.
And woke up next to the two of you. Which means that my body was forcibly lifted and moved out of the way. And then I woke up and I looked. I was like, I know, because in my drunken brain before falling asleep, you two were next to me, or I actually don't remember who. It's actually a blur.
I remember getting to their house, and that was it.
Yeah,
the rest of the night is
demolished.
a blur.
Yeah,
like not even a blur, just does not exist.
I remember Maria Top Cat gently rubbing my head to sleep before
that
you guys
was a different
did
era.
It's a completely different era.
Anyone that started drag in Philly after the pandemic, you missed the true unhinged years.
Y'all think it's crazy now?
That shit was crazy. The amount of times we're like, sun's up and we're still going, baby. Oh my God, Rite Aid, the warehouse. The amount.
I hated that fucking place.
Yeah, I know. Let's wake it up. I did not like going there.
I never liked going to the Grace Ferry warehouse.
That sucked. I used to think liking it, but then I realized,
dusty.
Yeah, I would get home. I remember one time. Oh my gosh, you weren't there for it. The Gia Gunn night.
Oh my God,
when we brought Gia Gunn back to.
Can this be said?
Oh God, you're right. I don't know. Actually,
I know the story.
I'm not gonna say the whole story.
Okay,
but.
Are you sure?
We brought her back to Dylan's house. Oh my God, it was me. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Because,
I'm not gonna say the
now
whole
you
thing.
brought Dylan into it because now people are gonna know that took place at Dylan's house.
I just need to say. I'm gonna say who was there.
We need to start over and edit that out.
We don't have to edit that out. That's fine.
Okay.
I won't say what happened.
Fine. Yeah. Okay.
I won't say what happened.
Okay. Who was there?
It was a crazy night.
Yeah. I was not there. I was in Italy.
Yeah,
right?
you were in Italy. It was me, Moon Baby, Dylan, Gia Gunn, and Prudence.
That is quite a gang, isn't it?
It was a gang.
Wow.
It was a gang, bitch.
If I could be a fly on the wall,
I
would have left, actually. I'd been like, I don't know what the fuck y'all are getting into.
Oh my gosh. I remember it was so like, I remember realizing, oh my God, it's 9 in the morning. I have an orthodontist appointment at 10. And I went to that orthodontist appointment. That was
in your orthodontistry era, wasn't
I did have my orthodonistry era, bitch. Yeah. That was such a night. Oh my God. I think, but then there's so many of those.
Orthodontics on dicks.
Okay, we're just going to move on from
Onyx
that.
orthodontics.
Oh God, I hate that. Onyx
anyway,
orthodontics.
You guys.
The nights that stick out. It's Amanda Lepore night. Jesus. Gia Gunn night. The Doom. Molly.
I wasn't there for that. I hadn't even met you for that.
With the fire alarm. Mm-hmm. There was. Oh, what else? There's so many of them.
Yeah, we did have a lot of nights.
We had, and that's when people are like, go home after the gig. I was like, well, for years and years of not going home after the gig is why.
There was one night early in our friendship that we were both really fucked up at someone's house, and there's a video of us, me behind you, or maybe we're in front of each other and we're pretending to be monkeys eating bugs out of each other's hair. Like, I don't know how that turned into what it was, but
oh my God.
Yeah, we used to get down.
And the crazy part was you wouldn't be on any drugs.
That's true. Yeah, that's completely true. It's the honest 100% truth.
And now I'm like, oh, I had 2 drinks too fast. I better head home.
Remember what these 2 drinks are.
I better get home.
You need to name that drink that you get.
An Espolón on the rocks with bitters and a slice of lime.
Cup of tequila is what it's called.
It is an Espolón on the rocks with bitters and a slice of lime. There's 3 things in there. That's a cocktail.
Fine, sure.
It is good too.
Yeah.
Oh man,
where are we at?
I don't know. Oh, we're at 53 minutes.
Oh, that sounds about good. I guess what an episode.
This one's juicy.
This one's a little too juicy, isn't it? We'll figure that out. Anyway,
all right.
Thank you guys for listening. Follow us on Instagram at G-List Celebrities. Email us, I guess, even though no one emails us.
Yeah, for sure.
GListCelebrities@gmail.com.
Send us whatever you want.
Send us questions. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.